the feasible points in function. Okay, that means we need to find the value by substituting the feasible points in the given function. And number 6, we need to identify the maximum and minimum value. Okay, then identify the maximum or minimum value. Okay, this is the complete story of this topics, linear programming. So we'll have one question, okay, which we are going to do, and just we'll follow these rules, okay, all of you, and we'll follow these rules, all of you. So number 1, which we are going to do today. So all of you, please be ready with your graph copy. So be ready with your graph copy. Without graph copy, it is really difficult for you to find the exact answer. So question number 1, we are going to talk about, okay, it is not necessary, okay, Sakina. Now we are going to talk about question number IV, please, all of you. This question number 10 IV, will you please copy the questions, all of you? Question number 10 IV. Okay, question number 10 IV. Let's copy the questions, all of you. This question. Okay, this questions, all of you, please copy it. So I hope that everybody have copied the question. Question number this 10 IV. Now here we have objective function 6x plus 9y, and there are the 3 inequalities given in the question. 2x plus y is less than equals to 9, y is greater than equals to x, and x is greater than equals to 1. So these are the 3 inequalities which are given in the question, and the question is asked to find the maximum value. So all of you, please let's copy, okay, so that I can just go to the next page. Okay, I hope that everybody have copied the question. Now let's go to the solution. 2x plus y is less than 9. Okay, first of all, let me write 2x plus y is less than equals to 9. Okay, now first of all, what are the necessary language, okay, which you need to write? Please write down, okay. Let the corresponding line be 2x plus y equals to 9. 2x plus y equals to 9. Then if you'll tabulate the value, so while tabulating the value, let me make the y alone. Y equals to 9 minus 2x. Then if you'll tabulate the value of x and y, please follow me, all of you. But please do in the graph copy, because today is the second last day for this topic. So if you put the value of y as 0, sorry, x as 0, if x is 0, y will be 9. And if x is 2, y will be 5. If x will be 3, okay, y will be 3, I think. So So in this way, we found the, let me change the background. Okay, now we have the figure like this way. 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. Okay, let me put a little bit off. So 0, 9 will be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It will be here. So I will produce this. 0, 9 will be here. Then we have 2, 5. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 5 will be here. Then 3, 3. 3, 3 will be here. So the line we are going to construct. Now this is the line, okay, which will be formed. Sorry. Okay, this type of line will be formed. Now, after making the line, now we need to test. Okay, test the feasible. I mean to say test the origin. Okay, now testing the origin, it will be 0 is less than equals to 9, which will be true. So the origin is true. So origin true means it will be towards the origin. Okay, now you can just show the arrow towards the origin. Okay, so I hope that you all have understood the first inequality. So now we'll move to the second inequality. What is the second inequality? Y is greater than equals to x. Y is greater than equals to x. So the second inequalities we have y is greater than equals to x. Okay, this is the first inequality. Now this is the second inequality which is given. So we can write the boundary line equals to y equals to x. So tabulating the value of x and y. Okay, so easy to tabulate. X equals to y means you can write any number. So I'll write 1, 1, 2, 2, and 3, 3. Okay, so 1, 1 will be here. 2, 2 will be here. 3, 3 will be here. So the line will be like this way, passing through the origin. Just, I think it will be like this way. That, how to make it? Yeah, it will be like this way. Okay, passing through the origin. Now, if it passes through origin, we cannot test the origin. So we have to test any other point. So you can test, let's say 1, 0. Okay. So when 1, 0 is test here, 1, 0 as testing point. But remember that 1, 0 is here, right? Please, all of you. You have to test 1, 0. So y is replaced by 0 and x is replaced by 1. So 1, 0 test means it is false. Okay, 1, 0 I have test, it is false. So arrow will be away from the 1, 0. So arrow will be like this way. Arrow will be away from the 1, 0. So this is the second inequalities, okay, which we got. Now what is the third inequalities? Let's see. X is greater than equals to 1. X is greater than equals to 1. So I'll write here, x is greater than equals to 1. So as you all know, if the inequalities contains only one variable, then we don't need to make this type of table. Directly we can write the boundary line is x equals to 1. Okay. P-A-R-R-A-L-L-E-L. parallel to y-axis, and passing through 1, 0. Okay, because x is 1, so passing through 1, 0, 1, 0 is here and parallel to y-axis. So let me use the green color. Okay, so the line will be like this way. The third inequality. Okay, this is the third inequality. Now if you'll test the origin, okay, while testing the origin, x will be 0 and greater than equals to 1, which is false. So it will be towards the away from the origin. Arrow will be like this way. Okay, my dear students, I am sure that everybody you have drawn like this way. Now you can see there are the three inequalities which I have drawn in the graph, okay, with the feasible region. Now you can see, okay, what is our second duty? Now our second duty is finding the feasible region. Okay, our second duty is to find the feasible region. अब हामीले feasible region पत्ता लगाउनु छ. So now let me erase all this. So language plays the important role, all of you. Now you have to write from graph. Now feasible region, let's find. Okay, now this red inequality is showing down, this is showing up, and this is showing this. So easily we can say the feasible region is the triangle. Okay, so feasible region is the triangle, this triangle. Okay, this is the triangle which is the feasible region. So you can set it. Okay, this is the feasible region. So you can write from graph. I'll give the name also, A, B, and C. From graph, triangle ABC represent feasible region. FEASIBLE, feasible region. Now after feasible region, what is the rule? What is the next rule? So after feasible region, you have to find the feasible point. So what are the feasible point? So the feasible points are so what is A? So let me write what is the coordinates of A. Coordinates of A is 1, 1. Okay, the coordinates of B is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3, 3. And the coordinate of C is how much? 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 7. So these are the feasible points which we have found. Okay, so first of all, okay, let's start from the beginning. There are three inequalities given. Okay, there were three inequalities given. All these three inequalities we have to show in the graph. Okay, boundary line with boundary region. Then from the graph you have to identify what is the feasible region. Then we have to write the feasible point. So after feasible point, now let's see what we have to understand. Now the objective function. So objective functions. Okay, now the given function is what is the function? Let me see. F equals to 6x plus 9y. 6x plus 9y. F equals to 6x plus 9y. Okay, now I copied the function 6x plus 9y. Okay, this is the objective function which is given. So after objective function, now what we have to do? After objective function, now we have to determine the value by substituting the feasible points in the given function. So now let's substitute the given feasible points in the given objective function. So you can make the table, you can write points or vertices, then you can write the function which is given in the question. Function equals to 6x plus 9y. Okay, then you can write the remarks. So now when the point is 1 comma 1, okay, now what is the value? Okay, that is 6 into 1 plus 9 into 1. So here we got the value is 15. Then when the point is 3 comma 3, so it will be 6 into 3 plus 9 into 3. So that is your duty. 27 plus 18 becomes 45. And next we have 1 comma 7. 6 into 1 plus 9 into 7. It will be 48, I think. Sorry, not 48. 63, 60, 69, I think. Okay. Now from here, we need to understand that this is the maximum value. The 69 is the maximum value and 15 is the minimum value. So now what the question is asked? The question is asked to maximize. Sorry, minimize. So now minimize means now at last you can write the conclusion. Therefore, the minimum value is 1515. The minimum value is 1515. 1515 at 1 comma 1. This is the final answer. So I hope that okay you all have understood the way of finding the maximum or minimum value when the inequalities along with the objective function are given in the question. So please remember, okay, what will be given? The inequalities will be given. First of all, you need to understand the inequalities will be given. Okay, so the inequalities will be given. Then the feasible region we have to find. Then feasible points we have to find. Then the objective functions will be given. Then you need to determine the value by substituting the feasible points in the function. Then you have to identify what is the maximum value and what is the minimum value. So these are the things, okay, which we need to remember while solving the questions related to linear programming. Okay, so all of you, please, let's do some more questions, okay, from this linear programming. So all of you, let me erase it. Let's go to question number 10. A 10, all this question. Okay, now 10 IV we have done. So let's do this. All of you, please take the screenshot. 10, all these 4 questions now we are going to do nicely in the fair copy. Okay, in the question number 10I, you can see in the question number 10I, there are 4 inequalities. You can see there are 4 inequalities. This is the first inequality. This is the first inequality. This is the second inequality. This is the third and fourth inequality. So you can see there are 4 inequalities given in the question. So let's do this question number 10I. So now you can do, and let's do one thing, all of you. After you will do this question, okay, you can click the photo or you can take the screenshot, okay, and please send me right now. I'll check it. Let's do one thing. I'll type it. So all of you, please, after you'll do one questions, okay, please send me right now. Christy wants try one questions, okay, which I have shown you. Okay, this question number 10I. Then don't worry, you'll understand yourself. Okay, don't worry, Christy. Now roughly I'll do, Christy, for you. Now in question number 10I, what sort of figure you will get roughly I'll do. This is the y-axis, this is the x-axis. The first equation will be 4, means it will be here, and it will be 2, means it will be here. The first inequalities will be like this way, Christy, and less than means it will towards the origin. This is the first inequality, Christy. And the second inequality is it will be 1 will be here, and it will be 3, 3 will be here. The second inequalities will be like this way, somewhere like this way, please. I am not sure, but rough this is, and it will be also towards the origin. And you can see the third inequality is x is greater than 0. And last time already I told you x is greater than 0 means x equals to 0. And as you all know, x is 0 means y-axis. Okay, so it is y-axis, and arrow will be like this way. This is x is greater than 0 and y is greater than 0. So it means the boundary line is y equals to 0. And as you all know, y equals to 0 means it is x-axis. So it will be x-axis and upwards. So in this way, Christy, you can see the 4 inequalities already I have shown. Okay. So after this, now you need to find the feasible region. So feasible region means now you have to first of all see all the arrows, 4 arrows. Kun arrows kata kata gago cha hai. So after finding all this, now we need to understand which is the feasible region. So the feasible region will be this quadrilateral. This quadrilateral. Why not this triangle? Because this arrow is showing going down. So we cannot toss this. Okay, which I have highlighted. See here, which I have highlighted here. We cannot toss this fellow. We cannot toss this also, because this arrow is showing that we have to move this side. So the feasible region which I have said it is the quadrilateral. Okay, the quadrilateral is the feasible region for this question number 10I. So all of you please try this question number 10I, II, and IV. So please try it, all of you. Try gara सबैजनाले एकचोटि 10 all these questions. Please do in the graph copy, and just I want to see. Okay, please send me in the mail. Okay, in this mail, all of you. Okay, and I'll see. Okay, let me check the mail whether I got the mail or not. Rujen, what you are talking? Checking means what? Testing? Now, while testing, just first of all test the origin. Okay, test the origin. Okay, test the origin, and while testing the origin, if the result is true, then arrow will be towards the origin. If false, then away from the origin. For example, if you are testing origin, where is that? Suppose if you are testing origin, suppose this line, okay, while testing the origin, if the result is true, then arrow will be towards the origin. If the result is false, then give the arrow like this way. Okay, only that is the things, okay, which we need to remember. Origin ma test गर्दा true आयो भने origin तिर फर्काइदिने, false आयो भने त्यसको opposite तिर फर्काइदिने. So already I said, please all of you, I want the complete solution of this question number 10. Okay, this question number 10, all these 4 questions. And this question number 9. यो पनि screenshot लियो भाइ बहिनी सबैजनाले. Question number 9, please take the screenshot. Question number 9, you can see there are 4 questions. There are 4 questions in question number 9. I think everybody you have taken the screenshot. And question number 10 also, there are 4 questions. So 8 questions I want, okay, by tomorrow in my mail. How many students are there? Okay, I can see here are 24 students. So all these 24 students, okay, I want to see the complete work by tomorrow. So I think everybody you have taken the screenshot. अनि कहाँ तिमीहरूलाई समस्या हुन्छ अनि हामी त्यसको बारेमा भोलि फेरि छलफल गर्छौं भनेको in the next class. है तिमीहरूलाई कहाँ आएर समस्या हो. For example, Christy said, okay, there is problem for her to find the feasible region. Okay, Rujen said there is problem while checking, while testing. Okay, and might be there will be problem in on any other cases. Okay, wherever there will be problem, that we'll discuss. So the main thing already I said, okay, while doing, or I mean to say while doing the questions related to this linear programming, okay, these are the things, okay, which we need to remember. Okay, how to tabulate the third value of 3x plus y equals to 0. 3x plus y equals to 0. Yes, Sakina, tell me, 3x plus y equals to 0. Okay. Ten I. This one. Yes. Are you talking about this one?
Sir, 10I.
This is 10I, I think.
So this is 1004.
10I. Okay, then let me move to the this 10I, na? 10I को त मैले मेटिसकेँ त. 10I, this type of figure will be formed already, I said. एउटा यस्तो बन्छ, एउटा यस्तो बन्छ, एउटा यस्तो बन्छ. This is the feasible region.
No, sir, while tabulating the value of x and y, what will be the third value?
Here,
Of 3x plus y equals to 3.
3x plus y equals 1 will be here, 0, 0. Yes. Next will be 0, 4, 0, 2, I think. Next will be 3, 0, and this will be 3, something. Okay, we have to see in the graph copy. कति हुन्छ म हेर्छु है त. यो 5x, यो 2x plus 2 common, yes. 3x plus 2y equals to 4. 6x plus 2y equals to 6. We will solve it. Minus 5x. Oh, it will come in fraction. It will come in decimal. 5 by 2. Oh, this point will come in. Okay. That also I'll tell you next class. Don't worry. Okay, because sometimes in the graph, what happened? Okay, the feasible point may not come exact. Okay, that also we'll discuss in the next class. Don't worry. Which one? Third inequality. Which number you are talking about, Riti?
Sir, same question.
10. Which one? 10.
Sir, 10I, third equality. Inequality.
10I. X is greater than 0. Oh my God. Het terika. X is greater than 0 means already I said. X is greater than means x equals to 0. And x equals to 0 means it is y-axis. Okay, I said or not? Y-x equals to 0 means
Yes, sir, but out of
y-axis.
what?
And this finished.
Yes, sir.
But you have to write the language, eh? X is greater than equals to 0 means let the boundary line be x equals 0, which represents the y-axis, and its boundary region is towards the positive x-axis. This much you have to write. No need to.
Y is greater than equal to 0, 1.
Means this.
So from what we have to test that?
No need to test. यस्तो लेख क्या? Y is greater than 0 भनेको. The boundary line is y equals to 0 and it represents x-axis, right on first of all. And its boundary region is towards the positive y-axis. Finish. That much you need to write.